Hey you guys, so this is going to be a little different than the normal videos that I post. So obviously this is an investment channel, but I get a lot of questions on how I've kind of built my physique. So in high school, I really wasn't like that big of a guy. I really started hitting the gym probably about my junior year. I blew my knee out wakeboarding my sophomore year, and I had to have a few surgeries from that. And so because of that, it really got me interested in lifting. It got me interested in physical fitness. And since then, I never wanted to be like the skinny ripped guy. I wanted to be like, I'm like 6'2", 6'3", you know, roughly about 225 to 232-ish. And I always just wanted to be that big guy. Like I wanted to be able to throw around a lot of weight. And so one of the big things I think that helped me to be able to get bigger was the protein shake. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about what goes into my post-workout shake, because it's not just amino acids. Like we get gnarly, like we get some stuff in there. So that's what's gonna be in today's video. My workout shake, like I said, there is several different things that go into it. I'm going to kind of go through the process with you, probably put the camera down and get filming on what goes into my shake. So one of the first things that is kind of the base of my shake is actually super gross. So I start out with usually skim milk though. Today I'm gonna be just using water because I'm out of milk right now. But normally I start off with a milk base. Usually the reason I do that, and you can use skim, you can use non-fat, you can use 1%, 2% whole milk, you can use whatever. The reason why I like it is just what I grew up drinking. I just kind of like the taste better. But with that being said, I like that I'm getting the casein protein in there. So usually start off with milk. Second thing that I do is I have in this jug a mixture. So I have a mixture of a couple different things in here. One of the things that I put in this jug is this stuff from Bulk Supplements. So this is like this is BCAAs, so my bad. I have another bag that has egg albumin protein. So I mix in egg albumin protein, I mix in beef protein, I mix in pea protein as well, just to have a whole bunch of different sources of protein. And I mix them all up in this jug. So I used to use the combat powder from Costco. I found that this is like probably one of the best deals for protein. I'm not getting sponsored or paid for any of these, you know, promotions or anything. But if you're looking for egg protein powder or beef, pea protein, any of those kinds of proteins, I found that the bulksupplements.com or bulk supplements on Amazon is probably the best way to go. So that's what I would do if you're looking for that. I usually do about a scoop of this, and the scoop is not huge. Like, I mean, I just usually do like a scoop about this big, scoop it up, level it out, and toss it in there. Now, the next thing that I put in here, and I used to have a sponsorship with EVL Nutrition. So this was something that I got just because they had hooked me up with a whole bunch of supplements. But this is just their stacked protein gainer. I don't use the full scoop, so this is the thing with it. I mean, this is the size of the scoop, not massive. But I usually do about half a scoop. So take half a scoop of that, toss it in here. Just adds a little bit more carbohydrates. I find that it's hard for me to gain size and gain mass. And so just having a little bit more carbs throughout the day and just getting another, you know, big amount of carbohydrates is crucial. Next thing that's important in flavor, and it's just another source of protein from a plant-based source, is going to be the PB2 or like peanut butter powder. This one is just great value. It's from Walmart. I found, you know, you can do the PB2 canisters. This was just a little bit cheaper. Always about that value life. So again, not a whole bunch. I have a little scooper. It's from like a supplement scooper, super small. I don't add a whole bunch to it, but just scoop it, level it off, toss it in the shaker, and you're good to go. Next thing that's gonna be super important in your shake, by probably without a doubt, is going to be just whey protein powder. So this one is mixed up. I usually use like Optimum Nutrition's Gold Standard Whey. Honestly and truly, I think pretty much any whey is good for you. The Walmart brand crap, really not so good. But you know, like the optimum nutrition stuff, EVL stuff has been good. Pretty much you just need the whey protein, because the whey protein is going to hit the muscles the fastest. Your other protein sources, they are going to be good, but they're not going to hit the muscles and start replenishing them and being broken down into amino acids nearly as quick as your whey protein is going to be. Again, I don't use like a full scoop. This is going to be the scooper that I use, and I usually do probably about that much. So I mean, it's almost a full scoop, you know what I mean? And last but certainly not least is going to be the Quick Oats. So Quick Oats, I get this from Walmart, pardon me. This is pretty simple. Like I take this and I just have like a little magic bullet blender thing. You just take this out. You usually need like a couple canisters, one to dump this into the canister, and then another one once it's all ground up to take it out of. But anyway, the Quick Oats is really great. I grind this into like a fine powder. If you don't grind this up, it's going to get stuck in your blender ball, and it's not gonna it's gonna be clumpy, and you're not gonna be able to get it all out, and then you gotta add more water to it, and it's annoying. So the way I've found to get around that is you take this, you blend it up, and then it's like a very fine powder. So if you're eating this, you know, it's just super fine. Like it's kind of hard to tell, but it's just a very fine, it's like the oatmeal's just super fine. Again, the reason why I'm doing this is because I am trying to pack in as many calories as possible. If you are trying to gain size, the reality is that you probably aren't eating enough calories, and if you're not eating enough calories, you're not going to grow. And so I mix this in, usually probably about half a scoop, I'd say. Probably just like 3/4. I mean, somewhere in there. I take that back. I usually probably do like a full scoop. I mean, probably something like that, like pretty much the full scoop. So that is what I do. And there you have it, guys. That is going to be what I put inside of my post-workout shake. It is pretty much a full-on meal. It is not going to leave you feeling empty, that's for sure. Especially because a lot of times you don't feel like eating right after the gym. That's going to be a way for you to just pound down the food, get the calories that you need. In my intro workout shake, I do have BCAAs. I currently am using the EVL BCAAs, the EVL creatine. I have some like collagen peptides because I broke my right arm back in January, so the last year. Still just trying to keep that growing, keep it healing, and that kind of stuff. I also add just like some Gatorade powder. So I add this just to get a few more carbohydrates and get that glucose, you know, get that glycogen still stored up, and so it has everything that I need. But that is going to be it, guys. That honestly and truly is probably one of my biggest secrets and biggest tips in order to gain size, to get bigger, to grow, you know, to just volumize. Like, I mean, really just, I mean, I'm not gonna flex to you guys too much, but to really grow, you need to be eating enough food. This is lean, it's quick, it's easy. For a lot of you guys that don't like eating, this is going to be perfect. So hopefully you enjoyed this like weird random video about my protein shake. So catch you guys in the next video. Talk to you later, bye.